Hello guys, welcome back to this class today. So we have some functions today. We will discuss about some functions like creating tables, count functions, and advanced filters. Advanced filters. We have some more options in the and advanced and this constant function. So we will start now from the advanced filter. What is the advanced filter? Actually, advanced filter. Then we have the traditional filter where we use it, but this is this advanced filter. How it works? How we can use this advanced filter? Let us try. So for the advanced filter, we need three things. One is source data, second criteria, third the destination. Source data, criteria can be what we have atom number, this is our criteria, and the destination where we want to filter it. Now let's see how it works this function data. In data we have advanced, okay. See, okay, I will clear this. Okay, this list of range mean the data, source data. We have the source data. Okay, then we have a range. What we have a range? Criteria. This is the what list of range. Okay, what is the criteria? Criteria is the pen drive. Okay, now copy to another location where we want to do it. If we filter in this list, filter the list not in the place, that means here will be the filter in same where the source data is there, but the copy and other location, that whatever the location we will give. Okay, we will click this location and do it. Okay, this filter will come. What is the advantage of this filter? This advantage of this filter mean that traditionally sometimes we are copying the data and it will be, we cannot paste it whole. But see, now here we have pen drive. If we will change the criteria, we are saying okay, which says the company Dale. Okay, we will copy the here criteria again. Okay, and we will delete this data. After deleting this data, we will start. Okay, data, and we will go the data, then advanced, same, but now the criteria, this criteria is Dale. Okay, we want another location. This we can use. We can copy in other list also. We can also copy in other list too. Okay, so now what will be our location? This is location. We will see this company is Dale. This is the advanced filter which has been used mostly. We have, is there any other example? Yeah, and we have one more criteria. See, if we have a laptop but in Dale, laptop but atom. Now we have one more criteria. So we have two criteria. Mean we need a laptop of Dell. Laptop Dell here. Then we will just copy another. Okay. So now we'll see how these two criteria can work it. Same, we will go advanced filter. Okay, this dancing, this is our list of area, and now the criteria range we will change it. Now we have two criteria, and we have to copy another location. We will select this location. Okay, let's suppose this is our location. Okay, and we will see we have the criteria, two criteria, then laptop and Dell. Okay, so the salesman 1, 12 and 13. See here, we can find it. This multi-area criteria of advanced filter. This is the feature, advanced filter. Okay, we have some more example in advanced feature, advanced filter. Just like AUH, we have already is there. So what we have to do, advanced, okay, we have to select the source data. Then we need a criteria. Criteria is now the destination, where we want this information. We want here, we want in other sheets. That is depend. See, you will find it. This information is coming. What was our criteria? Our criteria was AUH, and see here is the AUH. This is the example of advanced filter. Now this contingent formula, how we can use this formula? Not this formula, this is one formula. Like see, we have one name, Mr. Adnan Salim. Muhammad Adnan Salim. We want two strings, two cells combined together. So what we have one formula is called CON. If you write here, you will find it the contingent. Okay. Then this comma this cell, then this cell, both will come. But what the result came? What the result came? Both no space came. We need also see. I'm doing other. Like you will find here this Mr. Adnan Salim. I want to together all, then comma, then okay, then I will still. But what will come without space? It will come. For the space, what we have to do? We have to what? See here Adnan, comma. Then we have to string this semicolon and both semicolon. We will use it here. Then we will use here, then comma, then other we have. Now see the result. If it is here, we could write anything like a Khan. We will put some space. So like this, we can add the numbers. We can do so this way. We can use this formula. When you have multiple things, sometimes you have some calculations, sometimes you have something. See here, I have something. I have some detail. Matlab, actually, we are. See here, I have some detail. We have laid some fiber, but I won't make it just like I will use this formula again. Okay, this we have laid some cable. Mean we have 48 fiber, 48 cable. Okay, then we have to string laid, then comma. This was total length. Then I have to again the total length, comma, then I will use this number and I will, but there's no space. We have to modify this formula. we will add here some space. We can use is equal to again, so like this. Now we paste the formula, copy and paste the formula, and the result is coming like this. So we have put the cable length, not total length. There is, I think, spelling mistake is also there. So this way we can use this coincidence to add some two strings, two cells together, two or many cells together. So let's see. Now we have some count function. How the count function can be used? That is a statistical formula. In statistical we have count, count a, count blank, count if, count ifs. Mean, so let's we start with simple count. Here we have some reservations. See reservation. So we have made it like this. So we have to count the blank cells. In this area we have to count only the blank cell. What is the formula here? Is equal to count blank, and you have to give the area that will be there. See, now I will is equal count blank. Then you have to select area this, and how many? 81 count blanks. If we apply some condition over there, count if we say that if it is B meaning we have booking, booked. Now booking just like whatever you understand. So if we put this formula we have applied here is equal count if we have select the range, after that comma we have to B. Once B is, we write there B. See, this say count B only. It will not count any other word. But here in this here the blank are will be to be removed, but here it's not counting, only it's counting B. See here our results are going to be changed. So I'm writing B over here. We have 10 B's and the 10, and that's 82 minus this. If you count the blanks but there is no blank, then we have to apply one condition, count if function, that how this will work. We have only count function, simple count function, that only count the numbers. Where are the numbers? We see here we have formula count. See formula from this range, only there's a two numbers. This one, this is the one, and second is this. Is count only this count, only this numbers is count in count function. But if we say count all, counter, sometimes somebody say count a, somebody say count all, sometimes counter. This function, what this function is doing, this is count all. Mean how many we have cells? 1, 2, 3. He counts 3 cells. But if we will change the range, if there is no data, if we will write something, whatever we write over here, then what it will be counted. The range formula is like this. See, it's counting this number. This is the function, count function, but we will go like this, is equal count function. This only counts the numbers. Count all, counter function. This counts both numerical data as well as uh, alphabetical data. Both he counts. Blank all, he only counts the cells blank. If is there any condition, what is the condition over here? We have given that count only the B, only B. We have one more example. I made it one example here. That's a status report. Sometimes we have a constant status report over here. When we are saying this, see how many we have. This constant status report. We have some status like I say that cash invoiced. See, I have made the formula count if from this table to invoiced, bracket invoiced. If invoiced, it will count the 8 invoices done in this list, and not invoiced, see here, if we will filter it, not invoiced, 2, but we have used the formula over here like count if function that count not invoice, that he counts over here, and check received. Spelling is I think wrong, but okay. So that is counts. 5, we had 5, but if we will increase it, here we will say the number will be increased like this. You can make the using this formula count if function. See this only count if, and we have select the range after that what we have to find it, this, it will count only this, and it will give you, this will be like a status report, but like this we can use it, like we can use it. Achha, we have one more topic, how to make it the menu. Here see we have some menu, this list, how can it be created? How can it be created? That's why we okay, and like this is our data. We have select here, we will go to data. Data we have a data validation, and the data validation data validation. Data validation, we have data validation. Here we have lot of options, but we will go for the list, and list he wants, after selecting this, it's a source we can write it, or we can select it. If we will select this one, and we will, after this selecting this area, and we'll see here we have some invoiced, not invoiced, check. Now we have changed something, that's why it's not coming, but that's why we can make it the menu. Sometime I have one, we have slicer. Next topic is our slicer. How can we make the slicer? Let's see. So how we can make the slicer? That's mean very easy. If we have some data, we will select this data. Okay. And now we will go in the insert. Here it is the slicer in insert ribbon. Now what we need, we have a status. We need invoice. I have one more example I will give you. Then it is we can see our slicer is like it works like a filter, but sometimes you are presenting data to higher management. It's a very good tool to only you have to what you have just to collect invoice that what was the invoice numbers that will come at payment 60 underscore payment. How many we have done? Not invoice that will come. This is sort of some filter, but it's called slicer. This used to slicer is like this. I have one giving one more example. I have one more example for you peoples. Data I think data I think it is in another sheet. Okay, let's see. We have. I will give you another. We have some data entry form. This data entry form, how it works, it is very useful to work, but sometimes this data entry form is not coming in this ribbons. So you have to go quick access toolbar, then you have all command, then you will go find an F after that form, that the form will come, then you have to add this form and it will come here. This means this will be here. So let's suppose I have some information to be added. So we will select this data and here we have form. We have it will come. Del C. This form will come. It is very easy to enter the data. Once we are giving the data, it's in there. We can find these records from easily. We have two records. Next. Now we don't have. For this stuff we don't have. We have to fill it. Okay, we will fill it. Then it will go automatically go the next, but when we enter it, it will go the next, and we will have other entry. We'll do other entry. Then we will click here, the new will come. Then here Azhar, location, building 1. Okay, week. This is a data entry form. Okay, we need to close it. See here what we enter the data. Other previous came here. Other what we build the entry over here. Just we have to now click the form automatically, but we have to select again. Now we'll click the form. It will come with next, 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 next. See, this is a form. So this form will enter some data. This is just sort of entering the data, how we can do it. We can enter the data here. We have one more function that is called subtotal function. Why we are using subtotal function? Yes. Why we use subtotal function? Subtotal function actually whatever the records are displayed on your screen while we're using the filter. When I always recommended my students, when you use the data, filter the data, don't use the sum formula. Use subtotal formula. Subtotal formula, what will the subtotal formula will do? Whatever the records, what the results will come on your screen, that that formula will make the total. If you will use the sum formula, that will I'm giving the sum formula that will make for the sum. How it will be work? Let's see how this formula can be used. We have a data and we have made a filter also, simple filter. Now we want to count. This is our total. Right here total. Here we will subtotal formula. Write it. Now we have sum. For a sum we have to write 9. I will click it. Then we have to comma. It's like and we'll give the whatever the range we will. It's like a same. It's like a sum. But what now? How will be work? So that you will see it now. Now, if I want to filter building A, see, building A has only the sum is 3000. That came only 3000 over here. If we say, okay, we have building 2, if we change it, the data, it will automatically like sum. But whatever the records, what is the screen, what is the sale and rows are displaying on your computer, that makes a sum of that one. So I always recommended this subtotal formula to my students when you use filter, when you're going to filter the data, use this one. See, what if we change this criteria? I say Cooper. So see what the result is there. Only we have one Cooper and it's 200 and that's it. But if we will use some formula, the result will be, I am using here some formula. That will not work as I want because it will make the total of total. It will, but see now if I say building 1, okay, building 1, see this the total count of whatever is coming and this is. So I always request all my students to use this one subtotal formula that will help you to. We have one more function that is called creating tables. This is a very easy topic. Select the data, whatever the table, and press Control T. It is already this Control T. This is our table, and what we will do, we will select all this table, and after that we will press Ctrl T. It will create a table. It just gives the range, and we'll have to. Okay, the table has been prepared.